I broke prison architect. Can I restore order? This cell block has wall and door problems. Even though I rebuilt the cell block, it still has problems. And because of this, we've got a prisoner miscount, and we've always got problems within our cell blocks. Example, what's going on here? And a lot of the trouble is in our supermax and max sentence structures. And the last thing is our manufacturing. We've only got 2 people that pass workshop safety, and we've got no one interested in carpentry apprenticeship. How do you fix a broken prison without knowing where to start? Well, I think the first thing is coming into staff, and I know exactly what you're gonna say. We tried this in the last video, but we're gonna fire all of our guards, and the next thing is coming to our front gates, clicking on bulldoze. We're gonna bulldoze all of this, and what the heck, we're gonna bulldoze all of these sides here. And the next thing is coming back into bulldoze, we're gonna get rid of this whole cell block and this cell block, and literally we might as well delete all the cell blocks in the game. So we should start seeing lots of prisoners escaping just like that. Beautiful. So you must be asking yourself, Aidan, why did you destroy nearly the whole prison? What's your plan? Well, we're actually going to be rebuilding the prison, and the only prisoners that we're going to accept is minimum and medium sentences. I think supermax and max should be their own prison, and that's what we're going to build over here in a future video. But the goal should really be is making this prison fully functional and profitable. I really do like the style that we were doing over here. So pretty much all we're going to do is start laying some nice concrete foundations. So we'll lay one in here. We're going to lay one over here. We'll do the same on the other side, and we'll also lay one in the middle here. Of course, it is going to need temporary doors. So this cell block has been built up now. And the other thing is I've deleted all the utility across the entire prison because we're going to make this a bit more efficient. Time to get some nice large jail doors into these areas. The other thing is we also need to get a nice jail door coming into here. So now we're going to come to quick build, and we're literally going to be changing the way we do things. So of course, this is what a basic cell looks like. Well, it's not that interesting, is it? So we're going to be taking a look at these improved cells across the entire prison. So I've made a couple of changes. As you can see, we're going to have improved cells along here and just normal cells in here. And it is going to look a bit weird because I've had to extend this wall over here, and there's going to be grass here. So what I'm honestly thinking is let's come back into walls, into concrete walls. We're going to add some walls in over here and just pretty much make these cells a little bit bigger. And then of course, the last thing is to have a staff door here and a normal door over here. And in these rooms, we're going to be putting in our security and the cleaning cupboard. So while everything is getting built up, we're also going to just quickly build this common room out. So I think something like this looks pretty good. And just like this whole entire cell block, all the cameras and everything is connected. All we're going to do is come here to clone, copy this whole building, and literally paste it in here, over here, and over here. So now we wait for all of this madness to be built up. Once it's built, I'll connect all the electricity and water pipes up, and I think we're going to be ready to introduce our prisoners back into this ultimate prison. It's taken them a while, but the whole prison is finally built up. Now we have a total of 240 capacity, but there are 2 more things that I would like to take a look at. Starting on the perimeters, we've got a nice room in here, and we've also got a nice room down here. So what are we going to build in here? Well, the first things first is we're going to build an armory, and secondly, we're going to build a kennel. So let's start off with these kennels. We'll need a couple of dog crates and basically some dog bowls. That's literally all we need. Then typing up armory, we're going to get maybe a small table in the corner here. We'll get all of our lockers most probably along this wall and maybe along this wall too. We'll get some nice weapon racks. Actually, let's delete that and let's go a weapon rack in there and maybe along this wall too. And then we'll get a nice table in right here. We want to close down supermax, close down maximum sentence, and we literally just want to fill this prison to maximum. 1 hour and 20 minutes to go until our new prisoners arrive. And just like that, the prisoners have arrived. And that's what we like to see. Now we're going to see our guards moving these guys into their cells. It's always a good thing to see. And while they are doing all of that, let's also come down into programs. Make sure everything here is set up. Now we don't want a lot of kitchen safety and hygiene, so we're going to cut that back a little bit. In terms of these carpentry apprenticeships, we're going to cut that back a little bit. And just like that, we'll just reschedule all the events and that should be done. And keeping this prison ultra secure, I've actually added in some metal detectors by the front. And well, I have to admit, this is actually starting to look a bit better with all the cameras now on. Everyone, it looks like they're doing okay, hopefully. Cool thing is that we are starting to see prisoners working in the workshop now, which is good. And are they working in the shop? Yeah, they are, which is really cool. Look at all of this. We broke the game and we fixed it in one video. It was quite simple. All we did was reconstruct our cells and get rid of a lot of the trouble. But what I think next time that we need to start taking a look at is building another cell block over here, or prison I should say. We're going to introduce then our supermax and max prisoners over here, but we're going to have to design some a little bit more securely. So if you guys got any thoughts, suggestions, make sure you leave in the comments down below. But guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, guys, make sure you subscribe down below. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for all your support, guys. It's much appreciated. And guys, I'll see you all in a new video soon.